Yeah, how I look.
There we go. So we back. I should have put the copyright thing in there in regards to my bad. In regards to uploading that clip. So anywho, so back to what we were talking about tonight. We talking about colorism and why does that shit even still exist in this century? So we just gonna pick up where we left off. So anywho, with colorism, you know what I'm saying? We see it all the time. You know, they prefer lighter shade women over darker shade women, and I really don't even understand why that's even still a discussion in this century.
Right.
Let's roll on back. So everybody that tuned in, come back, holler at us real quick. We're gonna be brief.
Yeah, don't leave us. Don't leave us. Don't
So
leave us. We
we're gonna be
got a
brief.
lot to
We
talk
back.
about.
We apologize for that. So picking up where we left off, is light skin more privileged than dark skin?
Again, I feel
And then she leaves. But anywho, I'm gonna keep the conversation going because she's gonna pop back in a minute. So as I was saying before, we were interrupted. We had some technical difficulties, so we had to stop and start all the way back over. Social media just won't let us be great. But anyway, when it comes to
I swear I can't
light
be
skin being more
I can't
privileged,
be great,
I believe
y'all.
it.
I can't be
And like I was telling Keish on, when we had the
okay.
Destiny's Child. Prime example. They Beyonce to be in the front and kept the darker shade girls in the back.
Right. So I just feel like
These videos
they're
over dark.
definitely they're definitely more privileged. Like I said earlier, before we got cut off, I said if you put me in a room with a light skinned girl, shaped the same, up for the same job, same walk and everything, the only difference standing in between us is the color of our skin, and they go with her. What makes her different than me? We're the same. We're exactly the same, walk the same, everything else. She say I like I say I. What makes us different? It will only be the color of our skin.
So, have you ever experienced a situation where you felt like maybe you was picked over because you were a darker shade, or
Honestly, no, I've never experienced it. Or it could be that I didn't know if I was experiencing it or not. You know, I don't know. So I can say openly, no, I have never experienced it. I don't know if I was experiencing it. Some people don't know if they experience colorism until you actually sit there and you think about it. It'll probably be too late, you know. But you probably think about it like, damn, I wore a size 9 like she wore a size 9. We had, why he gave it to her first? I was here first. Why he gave it to her? So you may not know you're experiencing colorism because I promise you, they think the light skinned girls are the baddest. Again, I look at these athletes and I'm like, yeah, LeBron, yeah, Cam
Dwayne
Jordan, yeah, for
Wade?
the black women, yeah, yeah,
See,
Dwayne Wade, for the black women.
but like I say, it goes back to what you said, and like I say, this article that I was reading, it says growing up as a child in a place where being ridiculed and made fun of, and that goes back to terror artist 404's comment. You know, um, and it still show the culture as a whole needs to stop and think about the negative connotations they are associating with themselves. Sometimes people make statements such as what you said earlier, you're pretty for someone who's dark skinned or pretty for a black girl.
And that never makes sense for me. Cause like I say, bitch, I'm pretty. Period. No matter what color, I could be purple. I'm still cute. So I never understood that whole statement. Oh, you pretty for a black girl. Like, I don't know, make it make sense, because it don't make sense.
But sharing my, like I was saying, I think on when we did the relauncher, one day we were talking, sis, and I told you how much I hated my freckles. You know what I'm saying? Because people always ask me, "What are you mixed with?" We've never seen a black girl with freckles. And I never understood that. Like, what do you mean you've never seen a black girl with freckles? I've seen plenty of black girls with freckles. So people would ask, and I hated my freckles. You know what I'm saying? That was our relaunch when I shared that. I really
Yeah.
hated my freckles. I really did. I used to try to bleach them, and hell, it seemed like the more I bleached them, the more I got on my damn. But I love them now. Shit. I got a gazillion of them. I don't know if you can see, but I got a whole. I mean, they're all over my face, but I love them now. You know, and so going back to this article, I just kind of had to breeze off somewhere else. But it says when someone says the above statement, they are implying because of a darker person's complexion, they're automatically supposed to be ugly.
See, and you know what? The term roach, the term roach. And there was an incident that transpired this weekend. Oh, it was, who is it? Vanessa Williams?
Okay.
No, not Vanessa Williams. I'm lying. Vivica A. Fox.
Okay.
And she made a comment about Young Thug. And colorism go for men too. Like I say, I have a preference. I do not date light skinned men. That's my preference because my perception on them, and again, it's just my perception. They think they're cuter than a woman, and that's it. So she made a comment and she called Young Thug, uh, pretty much, he's cute but ugly and he looked like a roach. Those in the same sentence, but roach is a term, what they use, they call dark skinned people.
Like jigaboos.
Yeah,
If you go back and you watch School Day, that was another movie where Spike Lee really touched on light skin having more stature than darker skinned people. You understand what I'm saying?
right.
They call the light skinned girls the wannabes and the dark skinned girls the jigaboos. You know, and I'm just like I say, I feel like we're all equal. I don't care if you're light, dark, in between. But it's so sad that they push light skin to be more privileged than dark skin. You know what I'm saying? It's like light skin is richer than dark skin. You know what I'm saying? Almost like money. Like you're $100 bill if you're light skinned, but you're only a $5 bill if you're dark. It's almost like being light skinned holds a greater value over a darker shade person. And then these children are taught early. I remember the experiment they did when they had the children in the room and they had the baby dolls. And they say, oh, pick the one that looked the best. And they picked up the
And I
white
picked
baby
this other
doll
one. Yep.
and left the black baby doll on the table. And it's not on, and then, like we said earlier, the oppressors, made it, excuse me, that white people, that light skin was better than dark skin. But then we do it to ourselves. We as black people, we do it to each other.
Oh,
I've
but
heard
put the
some
bad days down.
talk about dark skinned girls, and I've heard dark skinned girls talk about light skinned girls. When is the shit gonna stop? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that needs to stop. But the media won't, the social status and media and all the shit we see on TV won't let that stop. So let me ask you this: is what do we do to try to stop that. You know what I'm saying? What do we do as black women? You know, I'm a lighter shade, you're a brown shade.
I just feel like we need to throw the conversation like we're doing now out there in public. Like no matter what color you is, you're still black. You know, you're still black. You know, when you go and you apply for a job, they don't ask you, oh, are you light skinned, dark skinned, or whatsoever. You're black. So I think the conversation just needs to be brought up. It needs to be brought up, and it needs to be a communication from definitely different generations too. Because now you got kids out here calling other kids black burnt biscuit. You know, next thing you know, it's gonna be an African booty scratcher. You know, like my husband told me, they used to call him oil spill. But you know, children can be so cruel, and it's being taught. And I think as the parents, the older generation, they need to let them know there's no such thing as no light skin, dark skin. Because at the end of the day, you still a nigger, you still black. Period.
That part. But they not ready to have that conversation.
Nah.
Baby light skin, but baby in the other people's eyes, you're still a nigga to them. And I say nigga with ER. Okay? They're not ready to have that. So you remember how I was just talking about school days. So in the article, it continues on and says, filmmaker Spike Lee commented on this problem in the movie School Days, where he exposed the problems between light and dark skinned individuals attending a historically black college. One famous scene from the movie involves two groups of women, one group light skinned, the other dark skinned, as they argue in a hair salon about which group has good hair. Both groups of women use many derogatory words to describe to describe each, which shows how ignorance is still apparent even within one's own race. So we do. And it's still a conversation. And I don't understand why this is still a conversation in this century. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're light or dark. In the other people's eyes, you're still a nigga. And I'm going to keep saying that. You still a nigga. They don't give a damn if you light with blue eyes or green eyes or hazel eyes. In their eyes, you just a light skinned nigga with ER. You know, so um, and then so he continues on to say, because of such ignorance, the movie received a lot of criticism after its premiere. But again, but why though?
Because
These
it's true.
are conversations that need to be had because
It's
the
true.
shit is still going on. Because you have families that do this amongst their children.
You know what? Light skin versus dark skin is no different than saying black versus white, nigger versus cracker. And we all know the generation of these things and what was the outcome. You know, if you was dark, you could not sit in the front of the bus. Only white sits in front of the, so it's similar to that. That's why it's a communication barrier and nobody understands what, like, this is where it started. So nobody knows the meaning of the history behind it. I'm assuming they don't because they use it only in a beauty aspect. Oh, baby, because I'm light, I look good. That's it.
You know, let me bring up another let me bring another celebrity to the spotlight. Nicki Minaj. Bleached her skin. Nicki was not always that light. Nicki was dark. Not dark, but she wasn't as light as she is now.
Shit, Lil Kim.
Girl. And I think Little Kim, was a beautiful
Me
girl.
too.
I thought she was so pretty. I loved her little self. She was so cute to me. I loved her. You know what I'm saying? But why do let me pull it together because I'm getting so upset. You know, I don't understand that.
Uh oh.
And I won't say I'm in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not light and I'm not dark. But I really don't even think that makes a difference anywho. But as I was saying, you see this in families. Families treat the lighter shade better than the darker shade. You know, I had a friend of mine tell me, he saw it, where parents would tell their sons, don't bring home no black ass girl. Or you would have the lighter skinned women, that would say, don't bring home no dark skinned man. Coming from Louisiana where we are all shades, we're light,
Right.
dark, we're in between. Again, I'm just pissed that, like I say, that we even have to still have this conversation in 2021.
Some people don't listen. Some people don't listen. Some people take it and run with it, and it's popular.
So let me ask you this, sis, because you have two beautiful chocolate babies, girl, especially my son Dre. But Aubrey, what would you tell your daughter?
Don't let nobody tell you that you are not amazing. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you too dark. In the words of Tupac, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So I'm gonna make sure she know that she's beautiful, no matter what color, what color you. She might get darker, and it don't matter. I think she's the most beautiful baby, my little chocolate drop. But I'm gonna assure her that no matter what they say about you, baby, you the baddest little chocolate little cutie. Look,
And
let me
she
show you
bad.
some dark skinned cute women.
Don't forget to throw in the fact that she bad too. Her little
She
mean self.
bad, but I'm gonna let her know there's definitely some cute. Don't think just because you dark you're not cute. That's definitely Kelly Rowland. Oh my God.
Baby. So again, sharing my story with my daughters. I wish I should have called my daughter and had her tune in with us tonight. But like I say, she felt that way. She asked me, was Chase gonna get any darker? And I made her sit down and watch that Oprah Winfrey special. And it was two parts. They had a light skin and then they did the dark skin, in regards to uh is light versus is it better? You know what I'm saying? So I had to sit down and I had to have that conversation with my daughter and I had to let her know. You know, again, we come in all shades. We come in all shades.
And that's the good thing about being black, baby. Like, what? I'm just proud to be black because shit, we like chameleons. No matter what color we are, we blend in. We black. We look good.
Look at my baby girl. Look at my little girl. Look at my little poo girl. My little baby.
See,
But I had to teach her to love herself. Like I told her, light, dark, whatever color. You know what I'm saying? Just love you. You're beautiful regardless of what shade you are. You know what I'm saying? She just there we go. I guess maybe it was her. Hold up. I missed some comments.
yeah. Okay, so they popping up. They popping up now.
Okay, there we go.
Make it public. Nikki, thank you.
Okay, there we
Hey
go.
y'all, ladies of Lush Exchange, right there.
Hey y'all. Hey boo. There we go. There we go. Sorry, y'all. We had technical difficulties. Don't worry. We back. We're back. We're live, direct. Hold up. Let me go back. Let me get it going. Okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
let me fix mine. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, there we go. So we're back. All right.
Um,
Forgive me, y'all. We had some technical difficulties, but we back and we're ready. So, all right. So let me I got to fix this too.
so yeah, I wanted to. I'm glad the comments popping up. She says, thanking God for my mom. She told me the truth growing up. Not saying I didn't get called stuff, but it's what you answer to. I'm grateful that she spoke it into my young, and I do the same with my daughter. Yes, yes, and that's what I do with mine. Like, you're beautiful, you know, and I will make sure I keep it transparent with my daughter and explain to her, growing up, you're going to experience some like conflicts because you will look at this person and yourself know that you two both are black, but she's lighter skinned and she will probably get treated a little bit different than you. But I don't want you to doubt yourself for not one bit because anything you can do, if she can do, you can do better. You can do better. So yes, I will have to explain that to my daughter. I will have to.
And Miss Angel says we are beautiful. Absolutely. Oh, you told her thanks, boo.
Yeah,
Hey, Nakadra. She say we as
that's my
black women
sister.
have to teach our daughters to love the skin they're in. Self love is the key. Absolutely. But and Nakadra, just to kind of piggyback off what you said, we could teach them all day, but society for some reason keeps our children brainwashed. We could sit and tell them all day, all night how beautiful they are. You know what I'm saying? Um, but what they see on TV, you know, they're taught that dark skin is not beautiful. You know that you got to be white, light, damn near white to be beautiful.
And you know what? Now that you say TV, girl, like it got me thinking basketball wise. When Evelyn and everybody else was trying to attack Jennifer, but it wasn't because of her skin. But it was like so easy, and you didn't see any wrong. It was always Jennifer, 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 Jennifer. Yeah, the girl did some down bad stuff, but that was like own it, own it because she was easy to pick. But yeah, that's neither here nor there.
But going back, but let me pick up where you just left off, sis. Basketball wise, they had on their last season they had a dark skinned girl on there, beautiful, and I believe she was the only, I cannot remember her name, Evie or somebody, but she was gorgeous. I'm talking about she was bad, she even made a point because I think Evelyn called her a monkey or something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Because she
I
was
think
dark skinned. And she said she always felt like they attacked her because she was the darkest one of all of them. You know who I'm talking? Do you remember? What was her
yeah.
name? Effie? I can't think of her. OG.
OG. Yep.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you,
OG.
Anthony. And
She
don't
was
forget
Honduran. I
OG.
think
OG, because she didn't even do the reunion show with them because she felt like they attacked her because she was darker and she even spoke
her
it.
and Cece was real cool. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes. Her, because I think Cece is Asian and black or something, or Filipino.
Yeah.
She was, but OG, that was her name. And yeah, thank you, Nakadra. Yeah, she was the only dark one, and she felt like they always came for her because she was the darkest one. Yes, Angel, she was bad. I'm telling you, she was bad. But I'm gonna tell you what pissed everybody off on that show was because Evelyn tried to come for OG. And
But
OG
she didn't
told
think
her,
OG was.
that's why Chad was all in my DMs.
They hit a nerve. Whether she like it or not, it hit a nerve.
Baby. So Sean
Yes.
says, hey ladies, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, sis. She said, I'm glad you guys are talking about this because as a light brown woman growing up, I remember all the guys wanted the it red
red bone.
and she resented that so much. You know what I'm saying? So we have to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? We have to have these conversations. These are conversations that we don't discuss. People don't want to push the envelope. People just want to, no, because this shit is true. Light skinned people are privileged over darker shade people. And as I was reading in that article, darker shade people are always portrayed in a negative light.
Right,
You know.
right.
So Anthony say no, they had her sitting somewhere via Skype because they felt she was too aggressive, and she pointed that out.
It was her and her boyfriend.
Do I could have sworn she didn't do the reunion show, but
So she did do it. It was her and her boyfriend. They were sitting on the couch together. So yeah,
oh,
she
that's
would.
right, that's
Yeah.
right, that's right, that's right. Y'all right. Thank you for correcting me. Thank y'all for getting me together. I appreciate that. Nikandra say her confidence, and that's what they were upset about, and I feel like that's another reason why they used to attack Jennifer because
Because
at the
Jennifer
time
was the bougie black girl.
she was the
No,
only dark skinned one.
they attacked her because they had this impression. Not all black people get food stamps. She didn't know what a food stamp was. And that offended Tammy. I remember these seasons, baby.
I stopped watching. Let me tell y'all, I quit watching Basketball Wives because nobody on there was a goddamn wife. And we gonna
Facts.
say that for a whole nother episode because everybody on basketball, nobody was a wife. They were
They was
all
divorced
or side chicks.
or divorced. Tammy. That's the only reason she, because Reggie ain't no basketball player. Evelyn, Chad was a football player. Shawnee
With her
and
good messy
Jennifer,
head, and that's another one. I can't stand Shiny because she was another messy one. It was almost like she was the ringleader, but she
throwing
wanted
stones
to.
behind her back.
Oh,
Jackie is the
oh yeah,
only
I
one.
forgot about
Jackie
Jackie.
is the only one.
That's right. The kid OG had
She was.
confidence about herself. She damn sure did because OG was bad. Body
And she
bad,
had
baby. OG
hands, and
was,
she dabbed them.
and she told her. Anthony say they were mad because OG was on their ass, and for good reason. Oh yeah, but Anthony wasn't or Nakadra. One of y'all answer. Wasn't it Evelyn that called her a monkey? I want to.
Yeah,
It was Evelyn called her a monkey, right? Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Jackie. I forgot about Jackie.
Who
Oh
get
messy.
married every year?
Girl, her and Doug. But hey,
She was so crazy, but I can tolerate.
whatever makes their relationship work. She say Jackie was the only one. Again, it should have just been called basketball wife. Because nobody was a wife. What no, there were no wives. It was only a wife. Singular. One. One wife. Yeah. So it was Evelyn that called her a monkey. But Evelyn looked like a monkey.
She, you know why? They say she cute because she light skinned and she's Afro Latina. That's why. That's why.
Angel laughing at us. But I know, but I'm just saying though, but like I say, the way they portray us on TV. I look at Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. All these girls that were dark are now all of a sudden they look like ghosts now. You're right. And with long hair. All these darker shade women are now. What's the baseball player that went and bleached his skin? Y'all come help me out. What's Sammy Sosa?
Yeah.
Sammy Sosa. So, hey, herbalist jaw. Hey, he say black power. Absolutely. Melanin rocks, baby. Y'all see that afro back there? Baby, Anthony say Evelyn didn't start claiming her Afro Latina roots until it was popular to do so, and I picked up on that real quick. just like
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yep.
Jennifer Lopez, so again, that goes back to when I say is light skin more privileged than dark skin?
I'm thinking yes,
Oh, I know. He say I got the melanated locks. I know.
but I'm looking at Anthony.
Baby, come through, Anthony. He say, child, that ain't bleach. He got dipped in pink berry ice cream. The way his
Let me see.
he
Up,
say,
I'm being petty.
girl, I'm not finna play with that today. You know, if you can, sis, find Nicki Minaj because she bleached her skin. They brings that up. Lil Kim. It's almost like they trying to get away from the dark shade. But man, let me tell y'all, light, dark, in between. I think it's all beautiful. I think we are all shades of black women are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You right, Nakadra. She was beautiful. I thought Lil Kim, and we said that earlier. I thought Lil Kim was so gorgeous when she first came out. I thought she was so beautiful. I don't know what to say about her now. You know, Nakadra say Lil Kim was a beautiful black lady, but why go do that to yourself? And the people around her should tell her the truth. Them really not her friends, sis.
Mm-mm.
Them really truly not her friends. Let me go back, like I was telling you, like when we were speaking earlier about Destiny's Child. Again, it was alleged that the young lady Farrah, who was the other light who replaced um when Latoya and Latavia left, well got put out the group and they replaced it with Farrah. They say Farrah was put out the group because that was Beyonce's competition. Oh girl,
I was not expecting that. He went dog. I'm say light.
baby, that
Ugh.
that there looks a whole mess. Baby, yes, look at baby, look Kim. Babe, you should have pulled up the original Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying? Look at Nicki Minaj. You know,
But this though,
baby, I'm going to sleep. Baby, he look.
mm,
That's a whole hot ass mess, baby.
girl,
Terrorize 404. He say Stacey Dash.
yep.
Absolutely, absolutely. Herbalist Josh says they use spells to make our people hate ourselves. The biggest spells come from TV.
Huh.
Me, because again, all the roles, like I said, although I'm not a Tory Lanez fan, but I give girl. So even though I have no respect for Tory Lanez, but I give him props. Like I say, he was filming a music video. Hey K Styles. So going back to Tory Lanez. And Anthony, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I was very accurate on this. Tory Lanez was filming a video. And so they wanted to replace the darker shade girls with lighter shade girls, and he stopped the whole video. He told him he wasn't doing the video. You know what I'm saying? So we not gonna do that. So hold up, let me hop over to the comments. So Anthony said skin tones do vary depending on your diet, but I totally get what you're saying. Absolutely. And then he laughed. He laughed when we put that picture up of Sammy Sosa girl.
God, cause wait, I couldn't believe it. Like, oh my goodness. Like, and then it's obvious. Like, hey, I ain't bleaching myself. Week 3, I ain't bleaching myself. Okay, I bleach myself. We can tell.
Girl,
Ugh,
that's some casket makeup. Do you hear me?
he
King
casket
Style said,
ready.
"What's up, ladies? They all on the Casper side of the game. Big facts. FACTS in all capital letters here. Angel say, "Girl, what and who was he?" Sammy Sosa was he was a former baseball player.
Baseball player, yeah.
He used to play baseball. Please don't ask me the team, sis, because I don't know. Here come Raquel. Wait. So Anthony say he not gonna jump too much. I'm sorry. Raquel say, "Hey, Shan. Hey, sis. I'm glad you're tuning in, babe. We had to start over. We had some technical difficulties, and we had to start all the way over." So Anthony says, "I'm not gonna go in too much on Kim because I know domestic violence plays a part in her appearance as well." Yeah, but yes and no. Because she could have just got some, regular reconstructive surgery and still been the same color. Lil Kim was striving to look like a Barbie doll, you know, and she went a little overboard. Now she just, I love Lil
Look
Kim,
like
don't get
the
me wrong, but
plastic
I,
from the
I, I
body.
just, I really wish we would stop with the colorism. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop it. Let's start embracing, um, Terror Artist 404 say people jump off the wall for fame. The entertainment industry is the devil. And that goes back to me saying on Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta especially. These girls came, they were darker shade. Now you look at them now, their skin is all lighter, and I mean, they look crazy. You know, I'm with you, Anthony Tory Lane's control, but I just had to speak on that because I like in that moment what he did. You know what I'm saying? He Like I said, the directors wanted him to get rid of the darker shade girls and replace them with lighter shade girls, and he told them no. Period. So I got to give him just a little bit on that part. Everything else no. So big sis Sean says Sammy Sosa messed himself up, and it's a shame that they brainwashed us to believe we are not beautiful. Absolutely, that's the part right there. You know, uh, Anthony said, "Oh, okay, hold up, let me go back." He pandered. Yeah. Terror Artist 404. So Samuel Sosa used to play for the Chicago Cubs, you know. But so Anthony says it's something when somebody is performative with their support and don't really give a fuck behind the scenes. I don't trust Tory as far as he could grow an inch of height. I respect that. I respect that. K Style says Samuel Sosa. He says Samuel Sosa look like he looked like that potato salad with raisins in it. Oh,
To
hey,
make
baby, y'all play all day. You know what? He looked like the chicken in the can
you look like the chicken with salt and pepper.
with no seasoning. Just put in the water.
Just look a dog chicken.
Just burn chicken, baby. Just
That's it.
water. That's it. No salt, no pepper, no nothing. Just burn it. Just plain water. We does the most, y'all. Don't forgive us. So herbalist jar. He said, then they already they are trying to genetically kill us off too. I became a herbalist to get an eye on what they're doing to our people. But Dr. Sebi tried to do that too. You know, Dr. Sebi was trying to do that too, but people was overlooking that. The Dodgers. Didn't he play for baby? Baby. Look at here. Terror artist 4 say like a pink balloon. Girl, put that picture back up, please, sis. Go put the picture back up. What time for the
Don't
one
put it
time,
back
baby?
in. All right, there you
Oh, we play too much.
go. Damn.
OMG. That you know how, baby, that's a whole horrible mess here.
Yeah, that's definitely dog chicken.
That's
Definitely boys. Yeah, you
Hey,
could just
Sarah,
imagine it.
what's
Just
up, babe?
imagine.
What's up, fam? Hey. Anthony say, child, that's spam.
Look at spam have more color than he
Baby,
do.
let me tell you. Just go and take me to the upper room. Just run me on up to the upper room here. Take me on, carry me on to the upper room here.
With
Just
me.
take me on to the Angie Angel Bell say she said that's the adult Eddie Monster.
Oh my goodness,
You
y'all just
put me
really
to that 'cause
pour.
I'm sure thinking that here. Terror artist 44 say no, he didn't. It was the Cubs. What the Cubs, the Dodgers.
He played
He's
baseball.
it don't matter, baby. He still look a whole K style say just steak extra raw looking ass.
Looking not extra, not overcooked or whatever. Even steak got more color than him. So we sticking to the boneless chicken. Shit.
Sis,
Raw red.
baby. I a whole hot mess here. Maggie say damn LOL. But I'm with you, Nakadra. I don't understand. Nakadra says I don't understand. I love the skin I'm in. Black is beautiful. Absolutely. And like I say, we discriminate amongst each other too. You know, you have light skinned women that, or light skinned people that try to shit on dark, that people that are darker than them. Hell, motherfucker, I'm in between. I'm not light nor dark. I'm in fucking between with freckles. You know, like I was telling Keish earlier, you know what terror artist. He said the man looked like
That's
a
not right.
turkey.
That's not right. That's right.
But I mean, but like I was telling you earlier, sis, people used to ask me all the time, what was I mixed with? Because they had never seen a black girl with freckles. Let me show you. My natural hair color is red. It's
Mm-hmm.
saying the ugly ass red, but baby, I hated it, so I started bleaching my hair. You know. But hold on, let me go back. Let me go back. Let me pull the picture up and let me show y'all how I looked before I started bleaching my hair because I hated the color. I hated these freckles, everything about it. So people use you know what you play all day. That's exactly how Sammy's supposed to
I see it. I definitely see it.
you
Yeah,
see
okay. I'm trying to stop now. Go ahead.
OMG sis. So this was me as a little girl. That was my natural hair color. You know what I'm saying? That was me. And they would ask, how are you a black girl with blonde hair or red hair? They used to ask my mama, did you dye her hair? My mom told her, no, I didn't dye my baby hair. And I hated it, and I've never told anybody. I used to want to be dark skin. I didn't want to be light because I always thought dark was so beautiful. Don't get me wrong, light skinned people, y'all are beautiful too, but I always thought dark skin was just gorgeous. And I used to want to be a dark skinned girl. I wanted to be. And then I got older and I was like, fuck, I just love who I am. Dark, light, in between, it don't matter. I love it. But I'm not finna play with y'all. We not gonna do this, sir. Time to look at Sammy Sosa face. Terror artist. So for real, y'all, drop in the comments. I wanna know. Do y'all think light skin is more privileged than dark skin? I wanna know. Drop it on off in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So Miss Angel says, when I see other black women, I give her compliments from skin to hair, shoes, clothes, whatever. I love all of me. I'm with you. I love all of me too. If I see a beautiful dark skinned woman, I'm gonna tell her she beautiful. Brown skin, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think we are beautiful no matter the shade. And like Nakadra was saying earlier, excuse me, we have to learn to love ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? We have to teach even the generation behind us. You know, we have to teach them. You know, we have to embrace our beauty and stop letting, like Terror Artist 404 was saying, and even Herbalist was saying, TV, the media, we allow them to brainwash us and have us believing that being dark is ugly. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, sis. I used to didn't like her. Let me tell y'all a little story. I think I mentioned it Tuesday. So when I was a little girl, I hated my freckles. So my mama had some esoterica. Y'all remember that? The bleaching cream, the fade cream. So I used to put it on my face at the time. I didn't have a whole lot of freckles on my face. So I used to try to bleach them away, and hell, look at them now. I got a whole fucking face full of them, but I love them though. You know, I love them now. You know, I just consider them they angel kisses. You know, God just kissed me over a million times, so that's why I have them. You know, so which takes me to this statement: light skin doesn't make you beautiful, dark skin doesn't make you ugly. Period.
That's it. Straightforward. That's it. Ain't no such thing you cute for a dark skinned girl. Bitch, I'm cute, period.
And but you know, and that's again, that's still a connotation. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the right word, but that's still a statement. Angels say period. It's still a statement. They still say, "Oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl."
That's how you get cursed out.
Why can't
And
you just say she's beautiful? Period.
right.
Or like in that article I was reading, that's not a compliment when they say, "Oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl," or "You're
That's
pretty."
like
Why can't
that's
Why
like an
can't you just say
insult.
she's? Go sis, go ahead.
That's like an insult to my blackness. You know. So I'm black. If I'm black, am I supposed to be ugly? Or if I'm black, you just shocked at how cute I am as a black person? I mean, cause if you sitting here and you looking like you're looking, then you can keep your compliment to yourself. Cause you're not gonna insult me. You're not gonna insult my blackness, and you're not gonna insult my people. Because at the end of the day, if you black and you telling me that, then you got problems within yourself. Cause you're not about to be another black person telling me I look cute for a black person. You got self esteem issues within yourself. If you're a white person telling me I'm cute for a black person, if you don't get your unseasoned ass out my face, because you're not about to sit up here and insult my blackness. How you
Terror
gonna
article,
compliment and insult me?
terror
No.
article also say, "I used to always get asked, was I from Africa?" It's some light skinned people from Africa. Look at Dre from Power. He light skinned. He African. Oh, okay.
You won't believe who else. I think, but no, I had to double check before I open my mouth.
You know,
A beautiful for a big, ooh, girl, yes.
Sean say exactly. King Style say black is beautiful in all shades. Melanin is divine. Absolutely. And I want every black woman that's tuned into this tonight. We are the motherfucking blueprint. Here, we are the
But
blueprint.
you know, this how I always look at it. You know, you got black coffee, right? So you sit there and you add another cream. It'll turn a little bit lighter, but it's black. You add another cream, it'll turn a little bit lighter, but it's black. You add another one, it'll get lighter, it's brown. The baby, the more cream you add, the more sweet it's gonna get. So look, don't insult me. Don't
So
insult me.
I want the ladies to know, and I'm gonna say this again. We are the blueprint because they running to look like us. They investing and paying thousands of dollars to look like the blueprint, and we are the original. We cannot be duplicated.
Out
You know,
here getting lip fillers when we got ours for free.
We were born with these big booty, these hips. We are the blueprint. They are paying thousands of dollars. Like I say, the Kardashians. Prime example. You know what I'm saying? You got
Oh, but let me tell you something. Hold one more thing.
go
So
ahead,
if
sis.
you're a light skinned person and you doing that and you still black now, so all this means, let me break it down to you. All it means that somewhere down the line in your family, that your ancestor was raped by a white man. That's all that means. Okay? So you ain't special. You ain't special. You ain't get that color because, oh, uh, yeah, I'm just light skinned. It's natural. No, it's not.
You know, Sean say, or beautiful for a big woman. That's another one.
It is.
Oh, you're pretty for a big girl. Oh, you
Well,
cute
what
for a
does
big
that
girl.
even? What does that mean? You're pretty for a big girl. So if I was like, what me being big has to do with me being cute? Like those things makes no sense to me. Like that was never a phrase to be understood. That's ignorant. That's what it is. It's just an ignorant insult slash compliment. Right. Hold up. So we don't skip to the last comment. That's my sister. Yeah. That's my sister. We're gonna skip to this comment.
Right
Exactly.
here?
Yeah, those two, I don't understand those things. When you say you're big, you're cute for a big girl. How does those coincide? I'm big, but not ugly. So it was I supposed to be ugly because I'm big? Let me tell you something. Big girls out here sitting on faces too. Go ahead, girls.
Angel say lips and hips. She told me, come on. Absolutely. Come on, terror artist. Quoting my
The
husband,
black and the
baby.
berry.
Because he say, some say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, and the darker the rest, and the deeper the root. I give a holler to my sisters on welfare. 2 podcasts. If don't nobody else care. That's why that was my husband. Y'all ain't even know that, huh? Y'all didn't know Tupac was my husband, huh? Y'all didn't know me and was married. I was at the hospital. When they, I don't even want to talk about it. I just get so emotional.
I can't stand you.
I just, I, every, I just get choked up every
Right?
time. I love the fact, I know.
It's
Absolutely.
definitely an insult and a compliment. Like
That's
I'm
like
cute.
putting syrup on shit and calling it pancakes.
Facts.
Okay? That's what that is. It's like putting syrup on shit and giving it to me and telling me it's pancakes.
Look at Angel. She was at y'all wedding.
She was at the wedding. She was there, baby. She seen it. Look at Black peeking.
Hey, Block.
Hey, Black. Hey, boo.
I can't believe that's one Saints fan I don't have on my list.
You not friends with my big daddy?
No, I'm friends with his brother
That's Big
who
Daddy
keeps
right
getting
there.
kicked off of
You know, baby,
Facebook.
'cause Black have about 50 pages, girl. He done calm down a little bit. He done pipe down a little bit. He say, hey, boo. I'm telling you. I love y'all big, small, no matter what. Baby, let me tell you. I like them darker than me. You know what I'm saying? And there's no shade to light-skinned people. Because I love y'all too. But I really prefer my color on down. I like, you know, I like them dark. You know. Black, I'm
And to my sister in the cage, I was telling a story about Daryl, your nephew. We were talking about Daryl. And I said he grew up and he's a handsome black boy. Well, young man, I'm gonna say that. So yeah, I used to talk about them, and I say, you know what? I wasn't educated, and I wasn't that much, older than what I am now. But I'm like, you know what? We just say it. He'd be like, go sit your black ass down somewhere, you know, and stuff like that. Not thinking how that person or that person may feel about that. Like, damn, am I really black? You know, and it's just a form of, I guess, how can I put this? It's one of those things that goes on in a black household when you got that dark cousin. You be like, sit your black ass down somewhere. Anybody talking to you? Midnight, and stuff like that. Not thinking how it affected them and their feelings. But yeah.
But I really hate this is even still a topic. You know what I'm saying? In this I mean, even now, you know, I sit and I see stuff on TV. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? I gotta address this. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, this is the season. Nakadra say yes, he is. I tell him all the time, he is so handsome. He is a chocolate drop, baby.
Hmm.
Yes, come on, sis. Keep telling him he's handsome. Embrace him being dark. Being a darker skinned man, young man. But I've heard so many people say, we have to teach our children. We have to teach our children. Again, it goes back. We can tell them all day and all night. But this new generation, they're so gullible and so vulnerable. So they tap into what the media puts out there. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, that even goes back to how they're trying to de-emasculate men. Coming up, baby, we didn't see men wearing skinny jeans and then Bobo the Clown shoes with man purses and fanny packs. We didn't see that coming up. You know what I'm saying? So they adapt to whatever the society puts out there. You know what I'm saying? So you have these darker skinned girls that, you know, are envious of lighter skinned girls. You have these darker skinned girls that are running and trying to go get these color contacts and they trying to put blonde hair and they trying to lighten their skin because that's what society is telling them is the norm. Just like that even goes back, Angel says right. That even goes back to we used to then embrace our natural hair. We were so quick to throw relaxers on it. That's all, like when Chris Rock did that show, Good Hair versus Bad Hair. It was bad hair if your hair was natural, if you didn't have any type of chemicals in it. You know what I'm saying? But slowly, we're taking that back. You know what I'm saying? We're embracing our naturally curly, kinky hair. We're embracing that now. We're embracing the natural look. So I think as we keep progressing and we keep, reprogramming our minds to what society says or what the oppressors have taught us, I think eventually we will get back to loving and embracing being dark skinned or light skinned or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe now we can start saying black is beautiful and not just dark skinned girls. Oh, you're cute for a dark skinned girl. You're right, terror artist. That's why you know what? My hair, I've been natural now, let me see, 5 years, maybe now, 6 years. I've been natural. The only reason my hair is straight is because I flat iron. Because my hair is so thick and it's so kinky that when I pull it up, baby, it looks a whole mess. So I flat iron it, not to try to be like a white girl, but for me to be able to manage it without having to put chemicals in my hair. You know what I'm saying? I go back old school. I still use a pressing comb. I got a whole pressing comb up under my cabinet. The one you got to set on the stove, not the one you plug in. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. Angels say, and they are just starting to put darker skinned ladies in leading roles for our girls to see. Exactly. And that's what I mean. We're slowly taking and bringing that back in. You know what I'm saying? Now we're starting to see more darker shade ladies in starring roles. Viola Davis, prime example. You know, what's the lady that was on Saturday Night Live? What's her name? Leslie. What's her name?
Leslie Jones,
That's it. You know,
she
she
was
started.
ridiculed too.
Oh yeah, they talked about her because she was dark skinned. You know,
They
after
felt like
shout
she was
out to,
ugly.
go ahead, what you say, sis?
They felt like she was ugly.
Mm-hmm. But and she felt and she allowed them to make her feel like she was ugly. You know, so we have to stop allowing society dictate what we how we feel about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We need to take that power back. If now we can embrace our natural hair and let's embrace being, you know, ourselves, no matter what shade you are. Angel, yeah, with a beautiful smile. We need to embrace that. Stop again. We have to stop allowing the devils and the oppressors, and when I say oppressors, TV, the media, social media. We have to stop normalizing it. You know what I'm saying? And let's take it back and let's start embracing our black beauty. Again, I don't care if you're light, dark, sandpaper brown caramel, you're still beautiful. But light skinned people at the end of the day, you have to understand. I like I said earlier, I don't care if you light, bright, damn near white. In the other people's eyes, you still a nigga to them. Nigga, ER. Not nigga, but nigger. Okay? You're still a nigga to them. Nikadra says, we got to love everything about ourselves. Absolutely. We have to do that. You know what I'm saying? We have to do that. And then we also, again, like I was saying a minute ago, we have to stop allowing TV and what you see in these magazines and all that dictate how we feel about ourselves. We have to stop that. Sean say, yeah, they talked about her real bad to the point where she deactivated her Twitter account, but I think she's back on now. That's Leslie Davis, should say is her name, right?
Jones.
Jones, Leslie Jones. Do you have a picture of her by chance, sis?
I could get one.
But I sit and I look at, like I say, I love this episode on Love and Hip Hop. I loved that episode. I loved it. Spice really wanted them to understand what it was like for her to be a dark skinned woman and how hard it was for her. You know what I'm saying? And it's so sad that we don't take the time to try to understand that. You know, it's true. Even like I tried to play the clip from Jungle Fever. Like the lady, there she go.
But
There
that
she.
makes she's pretty.
I love her. I look at her
Yeah.
dimple.
And
She's gorgeous.
you
Let me
know,
take the banner off of her real quick so we can see her. There we go. I love that suit she had on because she had Breonna Taylor's name was on there. I remember that suit. That suit was gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? I love that. But I think it's so again, I'm gonna say this and then y'all already know what we about to roll into. But as I was saying, Jungle Fever. There was a clip in Jungle Fever where they were sitting around and they were talking, and like the darker skinned lady said, you know, these black men not out looking for women like me. They looking for women that look like you. And she was talking to um Lynette McKee and Veronica Webb, who were the lighter shade women in, having this conversation. If y'all get a chance, go pull that clip up. You know, go pull that clip up and watch it. And she makes very valid points because she says, these athletes, when they make it big, they don't want women that look like us. They want the lighter shade women. That's
tell
what they,
you.
So with that statement, the statement that I have up here, Light skin does not make you beautiful, and dark skin does not make you ugly. And that's all Mary had a little lamb.
That part.
That's what I say. That's all Mary had a little lamb. You know what I'm saying? So y'all already know what we gonna roll into. Come on, sis. Let's roll into them final thoughts. So tonight's episode begins the journey of episodes where I am talking about women and we are discussing self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my black women to start loving and embracing, themselves. And can y'all still see me? You can still see me?
Yeah.
So, okay. So I want my black women to know that you're beautiful no matter the shade. The world tell you you're ugly, you're dark skinned, whatever. Stop people when they say, "Oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl." Period. You know what I'm saying? We have to come out of that. We have to embrace ourselves. We have to start loving ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like Nakadra was saying earlier, it starts from here. It starts from within. It starts inside of us. So again, this is one of many episodes that I'm gonna be touching on where we are gonna be talking about black women and self-esteem issues. And light skin versus dark skin is kicking it off. You know what I'm saying? Because that is absolutely an issue. Again, I just really don't understand why are we still having this conversation in this century. And I'm gonna say it again. Light skin don't make you pretty, and dark skin doesn't make you. And that's again, all Mary had a little lamb. So come on, sis, go on, roll in final thoughts. Give your final thoughts, and then I'm gonna come back and do my thing.
So, first and foremost, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Colors by Keish. And if you're interested in lipstick, we having the 5 for 20 mini lip sale. Y'all can head to the website, no code needed. Make sure y'all follow me. Yeah, we relaunched January 30th. I am wearing my Vixen lipstick and my one night stand magnetic lashes that drops on the 30th. My final thoughts for this is that look, this is a conversation that needed to be had. I'm sorry, and it's a lot of us with chocolate daughters, chocolate sons, and we have to instill in that no matter what color your skin is, you are just as important as the other person whose skin is lighter than yours. At the end of the day, when you go and fill out an application or you check something, it's not going to say, oh, light, and dark. It's going to say black. So don't let no one discourage you. And being that this is a conversation that's very, very touchy within the community and nobody don't like to have because you know what, at the end of the day people don't like to be wrong because they know they're being done. And right now the only people who are finding this offensive is the light skinned people. I can guarantee you that. But just to be clear, you are only light skinned because somewhere down the line in your generations, your ancestor was raped by a slave owner, or you just away from the equator, one of the two. I don't know how you found your ass in the south. If we, this still is fine. But at the end of the day, like I said, this is a conversation that has to be had in our community because this didn't do anything but add more division than the other issues we face today.
So my final thoughts, like I say, Black Girl Interrupted, like I say, January, we are doing a whole month, New Year, New Me. And I had to kick it off again with light skin versus dark. Does color really matter? Why does colorism exist in this century? So I'm going to say this: embrace who you are. God created us the way was perfect for Him. God didn't create us to look like everybody else. He created us in all shades: light, dark, in between, caramel, sandpaper, sand, copper, whatever.
She said copper.
Penny, the penny color, the color of a penny. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do this, start coming into the new year, because I want black women to change their mindset, their perception, their perspective of themselves, and start loving themselves, and bring, you know, yourselves back. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
why I tapped into this. Y'all know I'm gonna consistently push the envelope when it comes to these conversations. These are conversations people are afraid to have, but I'm not afraid to have them. And we're gonna keep talking about it. You know. So next week, next Tuesday at 8 p.m., next Tuesday and next Thursday, we're gonna be talking about real life versus reality. And when I say real life versus reality, what you see in yourself versus what the hell you see on TV. That's what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Miss Angel says she enjoyed all of this. Thank y'all for doing it. Oh, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. Nakadra say very good conversation. Absolutely. Because again, these are conversations that people are afraid to have. People don't want to have them. So like I say, I wanted to start the new year off with conversations like this because, like I say, anybody will tell you, I'm here to encourage, empower, and uplift every black woman. You understand what I'm saying? I'm here to help you relearn to love yourself, regardless of what you look like. I don't care if you're tall, short, fat, skinny, light, dark, in between. I'm here to help you learn to love yourself. And like Nakadra was saying earlier, it starts with us. It starts with us loving ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? And if we don't love ourselves, who else is going to love us? So we have to start embracing us no matter what we look like.
Right.
Let's stop the colorism amongst each other. We get it enough from the white people. So we need to stop doing it amongst ourselves. Just because she light doesn't make her beautiful. And just because she's dark, it don't make her ugly.
That
So
part.
don't forget, y'all. Y'all know where I'm at every Tuesday. I'm here every Tuesday and every Thursday night now. Because I have to bring it to y'all. I have to give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget, y'all. Tune in with me every Tuesday and every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Sis, if you don't mind, well, I need to drop my links in the comments. But please follow me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I am on Clubhouse. Um, Come and check out some. If you're on Clubhouse, come follow me, Ashley Pitts, on Clubhouse. Come hop in some of these rooms. I get accolades. They tell me I come in and I drop a lot of gems. Um, don't forget to hit your notification bell so you can, stay connected with the new episodes every week. Don't forget I am available also on all streaming platforms. So go listen to the episodes. Leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know how you like tonight's episode. Also, email me blackgirlinterrupted1@gmail.com if there's some topics you want us to address. If there's anything you want me to bring to Black Girl Interrupted that I may not already have in the works, but let me know. You know what I'm saying? We have to keep these conversations going. You know, thank you, sis. We definitely have to keep these conversations going. These are conversations that need to be had, and I'm not gonna stop. Like I say, if I could change one person, make a difference in one person, then I've done what I was supposed to do. But again, don't forget, next Tuesday. Real life versus reality. What do you see in real life versus the shit you see on TV? So let's talk about it. So to all my viewers, don't forget January 30th, the relaunch. Colors by Keish. Don't forget her 5 for 20 minis, lipstick minis are on sale. The sale ends January the 15th.
It actually ends Sunday because I might shut the site down a little early. So
So run and go get it. I've already ordered mine. Tonight I am wearing blues, which is
and
part of
I
the Colors by Keish, uh, waterproof matte collection. So go check us out. Don't forget, join me Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time for all brand new episode. Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning
appreciate it.
in again. What you say, sis? Go ahead.
I say appreciate it.
We do. Now go home. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of our room.
Wash your hands. Stay safe. 6 feet and wash your ass.
Oh, I have to say one more thing, and we done. I wore blue tonight for a reason.
Phase one. That's my Keisha's Corner video coming next.
Shout out to motherfucking Georgia for flipping blue. So I had to wear the blue tonight for Georgia. Shout out to Georgia. Shout out to Stacey Abrams. I love it. That's my shero, y'all. So again, I love y'all, and I hope to see y'all again next Tuesday, same time, same place. That
Same
girl at
person, same people.
you better know it. You better know it. So like I say, hit me up if y'all want to
Bye.
ever get a guest on the show. But talk to y'all later. We gonna holla. Hold up, wait. One time for the culture. Wait, one time for the culture, sis. One time, sis. One time for the. Gotta end like that. I gotta end like that. Hey, gotta end like that. I'm sorry, sis. I had to do it.